wives, feed babies, as poor as I am. And here you come and brag that I'm the only woman who has done ABC for Sierra Leone. No, Fatima, you've not done shit. All what you've did is rip Sierra Leoneans rip from the mouth of babies. That is all what you did. You just rip from the mouth of babies. You did not do nothing with your own money. Even during the Ebola, it was only 10 cartons of water that you can afford to give to the people of Sierra Leone. Whilst I was here, as poor as I am, as broke as I am, I put down 3 pallets of industrial wipes to save people. I paid for people's school fee. Plenty of the foundations that in Sierra Leone today contributed. Whereas you didn't do nothing. All what you were doing is siphoning from the mouth of babies, Fatima Bio. So to come here and say, I am one of those women. No, Fatima, you didn't do shit. You only did it with our money. Because you had access to the finances. And your biggest donors are the same drug dealers that we're talking about here today. You did not do nothing for the Sierra Leone people. When you're talking about this pad, you were not the one who started this pad. It is Anita Koroma, the late Mrs. Yumkela, and so many other young ladies. You only came and overtook them as a first lady. You did not do nothing for the people of Sierra Leone. All the wealth you acquire is because you impose yourself on the people of Sierra Leone. So coming out here and saying, I am the best, I did so much, I'm the only, no, you did not do shit. Fatima Bio, you did not. You did not. And again, it is so sad, you know, we are in a country where if you, the people, do not get up and rise up and talk, you will be left in a cage. This is getting out of hands. We are in a stage like we are getting to Rwanda, where Robert Mugabe, now we are in a stage of Grace Mugabe in Sierra Leone. I do not care whether you like IB blog or you do not like IB blog, but freedom of speech is democracy. I think this new law about cybercrime was created solely to protect Fatima Bio. Because Zainab Sharif is in jail because mentioning Fatima Bio that she's not fit to be a president. Now, IB blog is in jail because he wrote about Kokoros. So now Kokoros now is a crime. You people are taking these things to be joke. That was how I started it 7 years ago. An illiterate idiot like Gladys Kamara was here attacking me. But now they are saying what I was saying. Are you people seeing what I'm saying? We are getting into a point. Now we are getting to elections. Now they don't want you to talk about the people who they murdered in cold blood. Now because they could not have any way to murder people in cold blood, now they are going against our innocent virgins. My people, if this woman whose grandmother was dancing behind the Sowe, she herself, her mother was a Sowe, she herself being initiated, why is it that she doesn't want her children to be initiated? Why is it? Is her children special than that make I call some of them Mende idiots? Because the only Mende line you go use una soul. All because una love party, una the sacrifice, una picking a destiny. To Fatima Bio, because it go and lie powder with the juju mouth. Because it go and lie powder. How can you granny be the dance mondo? That the same way light powder saying granny. But na blue be with SLPP pan. Now in granny be the dance mondo. But Iyon Pikin, he could not stand for see a needle prick him. Are you people paying attention? When I started this campaign against her 7 years ago, some of you thought I was joking. One like that idiot, Gladys Kamara, who used to attack me. Now she's seeing what I was saying. This Fatima Bio is a danger to our country. But we as a people, we're in a crossroad, you know. Are we going to sit and allow a family to destroy our country? Instead of giving up one man to save our nation? Now the European Union, who is people are talking about election. How can you do election when you have no money? How can you do election when you have no lights? How can you do election when you have no resources? Where our money is coming from is being held up just because of one man, just because of one family. And they are creating diabolic laws so you, the people, will be complacent. Are you people really paying attention? Some people are so dumb and naive. Today it can be somebody, tomorrow it will be you. That simply means they want to siphon our mouth. That simply means we should not talk. They could only use and abuse your people, our people, for their own selfish gain, whereas they are investing in foreign lands instead of investing in our own country. Is it not a wonder after 7 years? After 7 years, it is only now Fatima is donating 1,000 machines. Because those machines are less than $500. Go look in the Nigerian community. People give it out to people for free. Is it not a wonder that now she could not go around distribute? Why is it that she's so connected with anything that has to do with blood? If it is not with the pad, now it is with female genitalia mutilation. And by the way, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I am not against the Bondo tradition. I have been campaigning for FGM for over 40 years till I myself was forcefully initiated. But thank God for me. I'm a Creole. For let them cut Creole girl in Konk Kinturanga. Because Creole girl in Konk Turong. They can always get for digger with pickaxe. So because they're not able for cut me on Konk, na me Libyo majora, me Libyo minora, na in them court. Una know wetin na the Libyo majora and the Libyo minora. Thank God I get blackboard today. But I don't feel for teaching now because I know they give me gifts. Because I can look for una not say I'm ready for teaching now. I guess that I begin to go buy blackboard for like and show now how the cutting of the concrete and let me tell you now, cutting of the concrete is one of the most barbaric things the way they happen. Just imagine how you go feel for making them look you baby or 5 or 3 year old picking. Somebody take raw blade and just cut them. Now, most private parts. Say that picking they big, it don't lost self-respect. Because all man don't look inside Tina. When they be want go cut me on conk, then one day are them barbaric, then diabolic. Then I want to ask one question. All the concrete when they cut, what did they do with that concrete? Now Fatima be okay, they eat her. On I get take. What did they can do with that concrete? They can cook out Casada leaf or they can eat her. But again, you know, these are some of the problems. Those are all sacrifices with human blood. You get what they ask. Yeah, then so with them. What you can do then concrete they won't can cut. Una can cook them, una can fry them, or what you can do with them. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's a human sacrifice. That's a blood covenant. So why is it that Fatima so concerned about this blood covenant? Why is it Fatima so concerned about this cutting of this conch? Which is so barbaric. How can you imagine you expect somebody when they not get anesthetic for just go literally somebody cutting conch just like that? Then you say that good thing. You mama go bondo, you go bondo, but you picking. They're not for cutting conch. Una not get me wrong. Bondo, na good tradition. I love it. Yeah, that's why I see me TikTok manipulate. I love it. I love the tradition. I love the dancing. I love the cultural part of it. I like when they can come out, when they can do the ceremony where they can make all that, where they dance and they call on them gods and I love dancing and they. But the parts where I not like like the cutting of the conch. Some of them not only the conch then they cut you, then they cut you leave your majora, you leave your minor and all normal you they get. Now that make Boko Funa seven they enjoy sex. Boko Funa the free self for pulling a close to a man there. Because if you want a bomb picky self when I go to hospital, the man the doctor can ask you what you do na conch so. Some of una they ask una say wetin do una, but una na lie una can dey lie. Say I fell down in a bucket. Boku of una woman the way una concludon cut una say seven no say una no dey enjoy. Boku of una no one day reach una climax. Now that make the last day why they perfect talk. I tell una say boku of una no one day una na the body the way they waka because what you do the thing where they give una feeling you know day. Boku of una no say una they go born picking because of that scar day una get it they give una tear. Boku of una no the discomfort una they get una conquer and cuts. Boku of una remember the barbaric way when they treat una when they go cut una conch and because of that way they say una not even want think about it and see them people and they will be calling themselves so way. Boku picking and they were dying at Bondo Bush because what you do, they not been test them. Some have diabetes, some have low blood pressure. They go through so many things. Some are diabetic. Some of them they come when they cut and then they left them bleeding and die. Then one day that the bad part. By the way, this same Sylvia Blyden was my lawyer when they try to go cut me conch. And if you Google my name, Daphne Pratt, FGM, you go see him. I was one of the first people who started to campaign against female genitalia mutilation. And in me campaigning, I was hijacked by this this singer. What's her name? This Baboya. Where come America this few days? Yeah? In Granny. Mami Sampa. Natemetong. Now they go cut, they want to try for cut me conch. But becoming a Creole conch ask for cut, they not for cut me conch. You understand? So now me leave your major and leave your minor and I then cut. Why make the try for do that one day? Now because I've been talk against the same Bondo business. And by the way, Sylvia Blyden was my lawyer. And because of me, they burned Sylvia Blyden in office 3 times. Because of me, they saw them. I want to know this story. Now because of me, Haja Sasso die. Haja Sasso been there for the Bondo people them. The when we come on another back na God one get Sabusa I come out. Because of me, them Bondo, there's so where people there. They come on a one no salon. Who don't know, they know. They can't demonstrate the freedom. It was a big thing. Radio Deutsche Welle, BBC, Radio France, all came and interviewed me in Sierra Leone. So when they talk about this Bondo business, I'm not a novice to it. I campaigned for it. I become a victim of it. Sylvia Blyden was my lawyer. Because of me, Sylvia Blyden's office got burned 3 times. Before I become a minister, ask her. I don't need to lie. Go Google it. Now make we some market the talk say Emina Bilia Jagaban. We never done the international before some of them on. Especially that cocoa journalist. Honestly, we never done there before some of them the old pen. We named it to the point that international journalists come from all over the world to interview me. And this same Sylvia Blyden was my lawyer when they tried to go put me bondo. But the only funny part is they're not able to get Creole in Conk. Because Creole in Conk is wrong, you don't understand. They can say Creole in Conk, what say they have to take pickaxe and digger. So because they not forget me conk, they're able to cut me Libyan majora and me Libyan minora. So not today I don't talk and campaign against the brutality of the mutilation of women. The way they can treat some of them women and they inside up on the bush and they some of them not even know say some woman and gebele. Can you imagine 30, 40 women? Uda they mass you, uda they lidopa, uda they kidnap you throw to that I mean barbaric, satanic. Then you ask yourself the question, what do they do with those conk that they caught? What thing that they do with them conk and they went and they caught? Fatima Kiita. Because it's angry. Hey! Mono na dangerous thing. Cut conk business not for danger this modern world. The tradition should be maintained. The culture should be kept. Not of tradition you now that they go bondo. Monday you go bondo, they cut you conk Monday, then give you all kind. First of all, now when they cut you conk, now they give you Panadol. For tell you it is no longer a tradition. In those days, when you the go bondo society, now school. You dey go there for go learn medicine. You dey go there for go learn how for plants. You dey go there for go learn how for take care of your man. You dey go there for go learn how for take care of pikin. It was a society, it was a culture that till where you dey pass from one generation to the other, from one pikin to the other. But now it is no longer like that. Now it is only the satanic part, the demonic part, the mutilation part. And ask yourself, what do they do with those body parts? Are you with me? And why is it during election they get so concerned about the blood flow of their fellow citizens, whereas their own children could not stand the prick of a needle? By the way, just in case you had the confusion yourself with that one day, I am totally disappointed with them London people in our whole. Most of the young girls in London, they all have been borrowed groups them away. Most of the London are ladies them. Most of them are borrowed groups. They be different. I see one way one green. I don't know if na butterfly wing me get or the witch wings. But there's America wool. Una not dressing in kind borrowed robes still. Because some of them fashion and they were missing in London. Anyway, in London all these small, so them bring there also. Come on now. Anyway, I was so disappointed with Una na London. Let not tell Una lie. London Una grew up, but I hope so I don't go say that same nonsense in America. Kai, some of the I don't know if that the Falabakata spirit. They go wear some kind Nigeria kind clothes, we get wings, you not get bored, you won't get wing. With due respect, Una begin learn from this lady, Miss Metsiga, waiting in work for a wedding. Una begin incorporate Sierra Leone into una dressing. Una too fake join. Who say that not all Nigeria, man? For the go wear clothes, we get wings and double danker. Una go look Melvin in wedding pictures. Lona see how African Sierra Leone culture can thrive. Una they go send money in Nigeria for wear borrowed robes. That one where in a green, we feel like that wig. I don't know if that the cocoa be. Not did I must you not forgive me? Why go explain? Not to play. Why did me wear green with I don't know if that be cocoa wig gonna fly me one go fly. Get out of here. Una begin go back to our culture, man. I'm not playing. Una go look at Melvin. Honestly, say that they jealous. If I get for married back now, we no more me not get for married again. That sweetheart stay and die, and I get for me. Me na permanent side chick. Yes, Mr. Young. Me na permanent side chick, you understand? So that one day, yes, bruh. Some of them, I see that one day wearing that green, wearing, I don't know if that fly me, they fly for go which, because that's all the green, if you like, I don't understand. Thank you. I believe I can. Exactly. I mean, come on. I mean, we get Africa. Come on, man. Almost of una na London, then I mean, borrowed go so. What I like about Liberian people, my Liberian people, let me praise you. It is always Liberian people. They will wear their own thing the way they want to wear it. American clothes. If they want knock it African way, they can knock their lapa. But your Freetown people, you're full of joker flip business too much. That other one there that get that green, that I know he was flying to, I know that Jacoba, I know what play. The other one, she dry, like no flesh hero. Then the kind of thing, I don't know waiting that one, is just making like that. I say, hey my people, I know where you want flat to. Your please come back to your culture. Your please go back and put on your print, put on your table and lapa. What's wrong with you? Nonsense people. Look at the serious issue right now. Salo with at the crossroad. Now the Netherlands European governments, parliaments. Now it don't come on now from talking to ministry. Now it only to parliament decision. Now the European Parliament don't write we on Parliament and don't tell we on Parliament. Say if they're not hand over Doboluski, they're not going to give we the 434 billion where they can give we. That means for say election not get for take place. Because the EU, they provide funds for let we get election. So if Una Sierra Leone don't become, then again I observe something. I think to say this cyber law where they make now for secure Fatima. If Una Sierra Leone there, Una Sidom, Una be complacent, this is a Grace Mugabe, this is a dictatorship. Now only misinformation now Una they get. No wonder. Some of Una not be they pay attention. On this Idul Fitri, Una yeri Mada Bio say, if they can sanction the social media, that mean for say, you know what make Una talk about these drugs where they go on. That mean for say, you know what make Una explain, know what they happen now the country. Because what you do is say Una complacent. Una observe say, from when they talk about this drug, now Mada Bio travel again. Una they pay attention to that. Now we know say that if me they transport the drugs with them private trip their way they go. So now, by the way, una not forget to say this boat when they catch you, all the telephone, all the computers when they catch with this boat, it then that the Dutch government they honor. Is it not wonderful that the bio government, when they have power, now then they tell we, the citizens, say, now we, they point the government in them? Is it not wonderful? For the chief minister, where even in first ministry could not account for the money when they give. Now, if they go around the world, they tell we, the people, say now we, the poor we country in them, when the presidents, when travel around the globe, when in them in the traffic of the cocaine and drugs. Yes, I definitely Max Miller Christian say so. That was what they were doing, ENEWF. And when the wave don't reach in Waterloo, now they tell me expose. I can stand up here and tell you that Bolieski was the highest financer of Get Your Hands Off Our Girls. Jobolowski and team are the highest supporters of JMB. They are the highest supporters. When Fatima Bio don't get in foundation, don't get enough money, that is the time she reported it. But these are the people. Madda Bio, I mean, they take the money in cargoes, they go. Madda Bio himself was carrying the cargoes. No wonder the man can tell Una Sierra Leone and say, drug get money. It no way to they talk. Una don't pay attention. Say for where they don't talk about this drug. Now I'm travel again. Una wait till I want me coffee. Now that make me titi brown. Are you people paying attention? So now we did at the crossroad. We are in a crossroad. And the crossroad is the British government, when then they support with election. The European government, when then they support with election. The European government, when then they give you money for pay with bills. They say either you bring the cocaine dealer when you bralo or you sell salon. So within that crossroad, either Madam be ready for sell salon, and if Una salon are ready for let's sell Una, it go sell Una. But if Una Sagadona gets up and they rise and say, no, this man will go pull on a door and save the country, it is about time. And then nobody not tell Una say, anybody they spread hate. Because why all of this not there for their family benefit? Whilst you and me they suffer. Look at the streets of Freetown. How many young boys and girls they die out of drugs? How long are we going to be silent? How long are we going to be deceived? Now they want to bring controversy, whereas their own children will never go under the knife, but they want your children to sacrifice your blood for their inheritance. Una wake up, the people of Sierra Leone. I don't come Greensboro, but I come, most probably I come for Jagabani opening of the mansion on Saturday, the 13th of next week, the 13th, I'll be in Maryland because Jagabani opened the mansion. So you can come and join me. I think that 400 executive squire. I cannot remember. I not get a 4004 executive squire in Maryland. That is going to be the APC mansion. Yes. The People's Mansion, not the APC Mansion, by the way. It can for be the People's Mansion. Because Jagaba don't care about APC, not care about SLPP. It only care about the people. That make it a call upon the people for letting Kaka celebrate with them. What a Sierra Leonean can do. That for inspire some of Una and some of we. Say, if this man can do this, inside a foreign land, when not a citizen, what he go do? Now we own country. Even what he spend per na Osle, it can build mansion or mansions na Sierra Leone. Now the only person where they beg the government say allow me to make road for me people. So you don't see her. So my way not get success if you want to be president. That way they can't turn back like how Fatima and Marabi Odepan. Pastor Mango they pit spa with a plane. And now the bad thing is the plane self not get for day again. You know why? Una people they could not come again to America. Our people could not come to America. And this is going to go on for 5 good years. Let them not lie to us. Say in 121 days, a lie might be a lie. For as long as Donald Trump is in power, this game is going to continue. And you never can tell when the next president comes, whether he will continue it. Now, for those, even when they go down, lift up band-aid, it could not happen again in Sierra Leone. You can go to a third country. All because of this bio family. How long will Sierra Leone go take this? How long Sierra Leone go be complacent? And now the point is they have their people, the propaganda. Remember they begin association of bloggers. For kind deceive una. But we are here to speak out. We therefore tell una the truth where they happen. It don't get better. Now lie then they lie pa una. Fatima be always say this same organization. Then can go America. Then he meets with his sister. Whether the president of one North America country. He meets with one other sister. Whether the president of other country. When I party them. This same typical they hold on now in truth. Now they can lie and deceive una. That lie Fatima they lie. It feel like when I not get when I got this. Because one goes to number go lie pauna. Again, this the cyber law specifically for Fatima Bio. Because it look like also if you are like Coco safe. Everybody comment Coco Rose if you're not afraid. Because you write Coco Rose. That Fatima you don't talk about, you don't go pa them road. Sierra Leonean. That they will sign for. How I want to go jail because of Fatima. Sylvia Blind and go jail because of Fatima. Zainab Sharif then a jail because of Fatima. Now the law not they even work again. Now Uda go beg Fatima ass. Uda go lick Fatima ass. Now in the work the law they work for. Are you people with me? Are you people sleeping? Are we having another Grace Mugabe in our country? Are we having another dictator in our country? But again, this was what I was saying 7 years ago. And she told you that yes, not only they vote for. When she saw a Black Johnson, she did not know that that was going to be the harbor of cocaine factory. But now that she has enriched herself, now she wants to prove as if she is innocent. No, she is not. Fatima Bia is not damn no innocent. She knows all about this cocaine deal. And she's having a cut in it. Every consignment. And they were the one transporting the cocaine with her husband, traveling around the globe to places that you least expected. They were the carriers. Una no wonder what to make Brandon they travel then 2-3 days there. Now I open the kitchen this day. Now don't put in the kitchen open this day. Yeah, they don't come down again. They were miss na Dubai. They don't miss this time upstairs. But Sierra Leonean were in a crossroad. It is up to you. It is up to me. Follow will decide. Yes, he's been arrested because he write about Coco Rose. But again, una forget say Madam Bio say some of una don't pay attention. The reason why make Madam Bio no go ever succeed in this country, the man so get bad that he get bad that for diamond. But some of una not been pay attention. He even saying it for censor the media. That means for saying that in line no more get for the camp. But again, the dangerous one way una no know. Una no know say they get force. We can go now and take your phone and search your phone. Go now your house, kill you, and they're not answerable to nobody. Sierra Leone a good big mess, man. If Madam Biobi also do so good, why in the try for Saiful on money voice? And yet still we get the idiots. We still want to make this this man, when I is saying they go around the globe for make Sierra Leone great, beyond like cocaine in the pass and sell. All the travel where Madam Biobi and West been the travel, that cocaine in the pass and sell. And then they ask a question, why is it that up to today, local man and no arrest it? Few months ago, I tell you, I said the Inspector General of Police. Now the men kush dealer, and I believe now. They know say if they arrest local picking go call them, say that the police been a game. And by now make them not arrest local picking. So you know, see some get selective justice. Local picking get brave mind. He say that's why they making eye and they sell kush and they damage other people them. But right now, she's walking free. But Zainab Sharif will stand up for your right, for the people right. He didn't have them by wood. When I tell you, I say the IG, the seller, the supplier, the instigator, now they do the cushion, I don't they believe me. The IG, if local picking they work free, therefore tell you say the IG know how local picking they get the kush. The IG, the police, then they work in line with local picking. If they not been working in line with local picking, she should have been arrested. If she is not one of them, she should have been arrested and investigated. Where do you get the kush that you were selling? But if local picking they work free, but IB blog where right but to blog where right but Coco Rosten and CID, it tell you the country where we dey. That the thing that the president considered to be a national disaster, somebody will come out and boastfully tell you, say, and they deal with drugs. It's working free. Sierra Leone, we're in a crossroad. It is either we take the country back from this barbaric government, or we go down as doom. And by the way, we have nowhere to run to. Guinea will never take us. Liberia will lock their border on us because they do not want to be affiliated with a drug cartel. And anybody, when they tell you, say, this is incitement, tell them they don't love the country. Because we are not producing nothing. We depend on the international community. And if the international community is telling us that if we do not give one person, they will sacrifice 8 million people. Are we 8 million people going to sit down and allow us to die just because of one man? The ball is up to you. You, the people of Sierra Leone, have a place to play. It is left with you to hide a foreigner and die, or to give up a foreigner and live and own your country back. It's up to you. It is either you own your country or you sell your country. It becomes a place where lawlessness is the order of the game, where drugs can flow through the streets, where everybody will belong one place, and where the youths will die in abject poverty, where your investments will rot in the streets, and your children will become vagabond in their own home. Once their children prosper and excel in foreign land and come back to manipulate and abuse you. It is time you, the Sierra Leonean people, wake up and claim the Athens of West Africa. The place that the world used to run to get comfort and peace. Now the world is against us. From traveling around the world to make Sierra Leone great, the greatness of Sierra Leone is now a cocaine hub. The greatness of Sierra Leone is that we're losing millions that is supposed to reflect on the table of the poor and needy. But we're being fed with lies and deceits from every corner. We've been accused for what they did against us, and yet still they want us to be silent. Sierra Leoneans, how long will you be silent? Whilst your kids are dying, whilst their children are prospering, with the ill wealth that they get from seeing your children die in the streets, from seeing your children suffer. Don't you see how many youths are dying now in the country? You hardly see an old person die. It's between 20 and 30, 35. And by the way, fail not to realize Ebola is real. My name again is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt. Likewise, normally I don't like to use my TikTok on my phone. I like for use on my iPad. When I change my iPad, I'm not able to forget back into my old TikTok. I don't know why. Now they tell me about Casada Kitchen backup and Casada Kitchen, another one. So please follow me on my Casada Kitchen backup and let's back it up and get some more fun. I love you all guys. And remember, Bondo is good, but FGM is criminal and barbaric. I think I see some people are having it wrong. Bondo is a tradition that should be kept. Bondo is a culture that should be kept. But the mutilation should be eradicated because the world is no longer a village. Now the world is a global village. Everything can be learned from anywhere you are. And we all know the harmfulness, the barbaricness of FGM. If somebody can tell you that my grandmother, my mother, myself has been through it, why do you think she does not want her children to go through it? Think again and save your children. And again, ask yourself a question. What happened to all those mutilated bodies? The conch that is being cut, what is it being used for? Think and think again. My name again is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt. Follow me on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe. I love you when you subscribe. I've had my YouTube from 2014. Come on now. And I still have 10,000 followers. Love you all guys. And you have a wonderful day.